Welcome into Coffee Talk. I'm Scott Griffin on JEFCOED-TV. We welcome one of the best basketball players, maybe the best I saw this year out of our 13-member schools, Austin Connor from Pinson Valley, who of course ended up being the runner-up for the state championship. Austin, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
Doing great. Thanks for hanging out with us. What are you doing? Looks like you're at school and you must be practicing.
Oh, yes, sir. I just got done doing 5-on-5, running court, getting up and down the court.
I got you. So before we talk about last year, kind of update us on where you are. You had a few offers. I think Gardner Webb was one. Where are you at on the college thing right now?
I already committed. I committed to Oklahoma Baptist University.
Oh, you're going to Oklahoma Baptist. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. What happened on that? I know your brother's there for one thing, but what's going on with that?
Yes, sir. So they offered me 2 years ago, and so I just chose them based on loyalty because I'm big on loyalty, and I knew them, and I have a great bond with the coaches.
Okay, and your brother's obviously staying.
No, he not staying. He's in the transfer portal.
That's what I thought. Okay, so how does that work? He's leaving and you're coming into town.
Yes, sir.
What's that all about? Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. I'm coming in to take over, like he came in and took over, but I'm gonna take over better.
Is that right? A little brother talk there. Yeah. I got you. Tell us why you chose Oklahoma Baptist besides the familiarity.
Okay, I chose Oklahoma Baptist because I have visited the campus, and it's a really nice campus. It seems like everybody around there, they everybody around there, they close, they have a bond. Basically, they showed me like how everything works down there, and I'm ready to see it for myself.
I got you. So it sounds good. And at least your brother can tell you all the good places to eat and everything around there. So he's always been there. Tell us about last year. You guys had some great moments. Of course, we had an incredible game with Clay Chauvel at your place that we broadcast on the app. And then, of course, I saw you in the state finals. I know it was disappointing you didn't win a state championship, but obviously you look back now, still a great year.
Yes, sir. So the whole year, we start off kind of not knowing like who's gonna be guarding who because we barely had height on the team this year. So they just chose me to guard them because I have height on me. I have a little bit of size, and so I'm guarding the 4, the 5, and the 2, and 3, and the 1s. And so as going throughout the year, everybody just like my teammate, they hung they had on defense, and that's what we harped on the most is defense. If we play defense, then offense gonna come. We just gotta run our sets and be patient. Now went to Georgia, they had shot clocks. It didn't affect us at all because normally we play fast, so we gonna beat the shot clock. So, and then our road to the state championship, we had pretty good games. I know for a fact, May Jemison was one of them, Clay, and McGill Tulin. Them really great teams. Especially with height and size, like that. Like we haven't. Well, we seen it in Georgia, and we went to Kentucky. We already seen it before, so it was like second nature to us.
Right, I got you. You guys work terrific defensively, and you're right. We talked about that during our game. Nobody's overly big, right? But you got 5 guys. You can switch if you need to or whatever, or fight through screens if you need to, whatever the coach wants you to do.
Right.
But you were definitely the best player, but you guys were a very good team. I know some of that comes innately from your dad, but some of it has to come from the head coach too, right?
Right, yes, sir. Especially with the training that we do. Basically, what we do is we do like sometimes 2-a-days. We'll do skill in the morning and then have real practice in the afternoon. And so that kind of help with our mobility, fatigueness. So
yeah. Austin Connor talking with us here a couple of minutes, senior guard for Pinson Valley. They made it to the state finals in basketball. How much, your dad obviously was assistant. I've known him for years from covering him, and he's obviously a friend. But it was great to see his son play so much like him and embrace defense. Did that come from him? You kind of grew up knowing, hey, there's two sides to basketball, right? Because most kids grow up obviously
Yeah.
thinking offense. You got to get them to play defense. I'm guessing you kind of knew that early on.
Oh yes, sir. I knew that early on, and basically from a young age, like especially, I would always love to play defense. Like if I turned the ball over, I would go get it back. So basically, I always grew up playing defense. Offense wasn't really like the part that I was focusing on the most. I would just like come in and play defense. Like 3 years when I was playing, like from my 3 years experience at Pinson Valley, it was some great guys ahead of me. So I just had to play my role, and I knew my role was gonna be defense, come in, get steals, block shots, rebound, box out, get the
Yeah.
50-50 balls. I already knew like I got that. And we made it to the Elite Eight 2 years ago, and we lost in a crossover last year, and we
Yeah.
made it to the state championship.
So
Yes,
a
sir.
really great career for you. What grabs you about defense? What do you enjoy about it?
Uh, what I enjoy like locking somebody up. Like I love when my defender cannot get past me. I just got a passion for defense. So defense turns to offense, as my dad always said when I played with him. So yes, sir, just play defense first, and then it turns to offense.
I've heard that so many times. Most good coaches think that way, that if you're worried about your offense, the best way to turn it around is to guard somebody. And then your offense picks up somehow. And it usually works. I'm sure you found that out too. So he's not lying, right?
It's best for me to listen to him and take heed in what he's saying.
He's been there, hasn't
Yes, sir.
he? So it's outstanding, the career you've had. What do you want to do academically at Oklahoma Baptist? Do you know what you want to study yet, which direction you want to go, or is that just something that'll happen when it happens?
I already know what I want to do. I want to go into the sports medicine field. Basically working on kids' mobility, like after an injury, work on their mobility and their strengthness to gain their strengthness back, and so they can get back out there to what they like doing. I mean, what they love doing the most, which is playing the sport.
Are we talking about athletic trainer standpoint, or what are we talking about?
Athletic trainer standpoint.
Gotcha. Well, obviously Birmingham's fantastic for that. There's so many medical facilities around, and it's kind of known for that. So it's good that you
Yes, sir.
can do that. And whenever your career is done, whenever that is, you kind of can stay in the realm of sports a little bit. I'm sure that's part of the thinking.
Yes, sir. All right.
Well, Austin, it was great watching you play. I enjoyed it. I'm a defensive guy myself, so I really enjoyed it, and really enjoyed you being son of a friend of mine. And I enjoyed watching your career. And we wish you nothing but the best with Oklahoma Baptist.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for
All
having me
right.
on this show.
Thank you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's Austin
Thank you.
Connor, the fine point guard, shooting guard, whatever. He guards everything on defense with Pinson Valley, who again were the runner-ups in the state. That'll do it for Coffee Talk right here on JEFCOED-TV.